Hi, today I want to talk to you about EQ versus IQ. People might think they're the same because they share a Q, but actually they're very different. Your IQ tends to be an 8. There are some recent studies that say you can still improve it, but over time it tends to stay fixed. Whereas EQ can be learned by anybody at any age at any time. It's like exercising in a gym to build your muscles. You can absolutely do cognitive behavioral exercises to build your EQ. And one of the reasons I know is because I did that. When I first took the EQI 2.0 assessment tool, I scored about average. And I really doubled down because that wasn't acceptable to me. And I worked with a coach for about 2 years. And after really putting in the time and the hard work, I'm able to tell you that I score within the top 1% of the EQ range that MHS has identified in their leadership report. So if I can do it, you can do it too. One of the ways you can do this, especially right now, is to build your optimism and your mindfulness. So my suggestion is that you take one day at a time instead of looking too far ahead into the future. Sometimes when we look too far ahead in the future, we tend to awfulize or catastrophize what may happen. And a lot of times the things we fear never do happen. So you can cope much better if you slow things down, take one day at a time, and you can easily look for things that are going well. You can just as easily look for that as things that are going poorly. So use your optimism, your sense of there's going to be a bright future for you. You will be able to accomplish the goals you set out to accomplish, and keep that in mind. And that's one way you can raise your EQ.